I'm still a little bit of a people pleaser, so, but I can't see a damn thing. So, I'll tell you. So, a topic, right? Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. What the fuck's that mean, man? Like, geez, if I was gonna be myself, why would I get a fucking sponsor, right? you know, and I just want to thank the committee because I don't believe that I deserve to be here. I don't think I have anything. I ain't been down to the depths of some of you been, but I do have my story and it's mine. And what I'm grateful for is because you went to some depths. You come in here, did some fucking work, got a sponsor, started reading a book, started making changes in your life. I don't have to spend my life in prison. And I say that because I got a brother that just died with 42 years in prison. You know what I mean? I lost 2 brothers this year to addiction, and my mother passed away. But I didn't have to get fucking high. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get high because I might not have been where you've been in one way or another, but the book explained to me that the prison I was in was fucking detrimental to my health, you know? Like, I wanted to fucking, you know? Fucking, so, you know, I got to say something like, come on, man. I got to say something like, if you can't have fun in recovery, fucking start, you know, like, you pick this thing up. It works. Call that guy. I do, you know. Oh, I'm fucking losing my mind. He's like, yeah, I got somebody else to talk to. No, really. Like, I don't know what, I don't know why anybody would speak like they like asked me to come up here, but I'm honored, and I hope that like in all fun, I hope I say something that somebody can take here, pass on, or fucking go home and resonate on so they don't kill themselves tonight. You know? Because I'm going to tell you, I had 17 years fucking clean. I didn't know anything about recovery, man. One day, while living a perfect fucking life that Narcotics Anonymous gave me, in spite of the fact of how little I was involved, one day I decided that watching the Allman Brothers on a lazy river floating, watching them live that hit LSD would be okay. It was spiritual. And I share this because Bill W. from our sister fellowship said that was okay. Motherfucker. Yeah, it took me 7 years and I lost a couple $100,000 that I came from homelessness. I didn't come from, like I always say, if you come from a good home and places like that, and you're a smart addict, educated, that's not my fucking story. I come from the shittest hole, and yet, because of Narcotics Anonymous, I learned how to be alive. I am free. You can laugh with me or laugh at me because I don't give a fuck. I lost it. Like I had one in there before, but it's gone. And why? Because I read this book and I replaced it with I love you. I love you. What can I do to help you? What I learned in Narcotics Anonymous is that if I'm showing you love, I'm learning how to love me. Because I was taught that I was no fucking good. I was raised to be a criminal. I didn't know any different. When I first got in recovery, they said, do a 4-step. I'm like, how the fuck did any of the things I did wrong? They started feeding me opiates at 5 years old. Exactly who do I owe an amends to, right? So I couldn't dig in to find out who I really was. And what I found out today was when I was a little boy, before they started fucking me up, was just that I like to laugh and have fun, man. And it's taken me till I'm 54 years old. Now I learned, I'm free, man. By the way, this coat don't fit me. So anybody that needs a 70s sports jacket, right, this is for you, right? Listen, some people say take off the mask. Wait, there might be money in this. After the meeting, right? Dude, hey, come in here, man. I lost my fucking car keys, right? I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Where's my car keys? I'm in recovery. I put a fucking key somewhere else. I was like, okay, I'll just find the keys later, right? No fucking worries, because I'm productive in living my life. I don't always make the best choices, but don't take the first one. You can always redo your last bad choice, right? But I'm here to tell you, my one, the one I could handle, the Allman Brothers. What a dream come true. What a lazy river. Fuck. So let me move past this. Be myself. Well, I'm working steps because I come in here and I wanted to kill myself. What the fuck? I want to change that, right? So I do change, man. You know what I mean? I've been making changes every day in my life. I read my book. You know, I bring it. I always tease. I see people bring books and they say, "Yeah, I'm literature based," and I don't know what the hell they're talking about because I didn't read it in this book. You know what I mean? But my back don't have a bunch of literature in it because I just don't know that much about recovery yet. But what I did know is that book talks about if I work steps, I get to change. I get to be free. I'm no longer trapped in this motherfucking prison, man. I don't have to pretend. I can be. And I like being, man. You know, and, so I can go from that. Wait a second, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Well, I may not get these fucking pants off my feet. Listen, we're gonna talk like this. Don't ask me to run. If there's a fire, dude, I'm done. Somebody please carry me. Phil, I love you. Thanks for all you do for me. Many people in this room have done so much for me. Thank you, man. By the way, I'm Del Rey. I'm an addict. You know? Let me qualify that. I was hoping for some smart ass out there to say, "Who are you?" But it didn't happen. Because I'll tell you who I am in a kind of way. I have, who are they? Oh, olive oil and Popeye on my chest fucking. And underneath it says, "Who are you?" You know, because I am who I am. You know what I mean? You're getting what you got, man. Like, dude, I ain't smart, I ain't cool, I ain't rich. But I got joy, fucking, and none of yous get to take that from me. You know what I mean? I've given that up once. I ain't never giving it up again. By the grace of my God, and what I learned in here is that I had no fucking power. I was mentally ill from drug addiction. I didn't know how to talk. I would beg God. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, dear God. I had some bags like Santa Claus, bring me a new present. You know what I mean? Fucking, but you people, I like to think about it as like my fucking little cable company, man. That's what I think about. I think my God is the cable company, and I'm that static fucking TV that, I don't know if you are all old enough, but I was the youngest of 7. I had to hold the wire with the aluminum on, right? I'd like and I was the remote control, right? You want to hit again? Go turn that channel. You stay up here till I say come back. Okay. So, yeah, man. Like, dude, if you ain't fucking recovered and having fun, ask yourself, what aren't you doing, man? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a manic, schizophrenic, manic. You say, be myself. Fuck, I'm 5 people. You know what I mean? Fucking, if I ain't talking, they're talking about how I should be robbing somebody, right? Thank God I've learned how to tell that guy, okay, thanks for sharing. Sit the fuck down. We don't need you anymore. But here's the deal, man. That guy is a bad motherfucker, man. And he talks to me in a sweet voice and he says, I won't get caught this time, right? Fucking, and if I don't replace that with his voice and his voice and his voice and his voice, I have no power against that guy that says, go to jail today, go get caught today, put one in you today. I have no power, right? So Narcotics Anonymous, I'm gonna see if I can see. I don't even know what I got in my bag of tricks here. It's not literature, though. Hey, but let me clear this up. I do read my book. If you're new and you ain't got something written in your book, don't cry while you're sad all the time. You know what I mean? Fucking, we gave you the instructions. I'm not real knowledgeable, so I like bend these pages over and stuff like that. But something I do want to tell you is about this book. And it's on page 90, and it's out of We Do Recover, which I think that's funny too, because they say, once an addict, always an addict. Oh, yeah, we don't, you're always going to be an addict. Well, why the fuck they got a title that says We Do Recover? Fuck yeah, I want some of that page. You know what I mean? But, so this book will tell you on page 90, no addict. Anybody in here an addict? No addict who has completely surrendered to this program has ever failed to find recovery. I don't know, maybe I'm a liar, but this fucking book hasn't lied to me. If you don't read the book, I promise you I'll lie to you. Fucking, I love these all-day events, man. Give people fucking 30 minutes, liars 30 minutes to lie. Fuck yeah. Oh, man. I don't know if I say anything that makes any sense, but if I find it in this book, and I read it enough times, and I talk to people who are reading it, and, man, be myself. I ain't involved like that, man. I ain't involved like many of you. I don't want to be myself. I want to be a little bit more like you, man. So I'm going to find a winner today. I'm going to hang out. My man Jimmy B, he's talking about going to prayer. He's like, it's a process. I said, dude, what the fuck? I don't get high. I'm alive. Let's go through the process, because Jens told me about another process. It's fucking paying off. Hey, Nate, you okay with only getting 15 minutes? No. So, I love you, Nate. Man, I mean, I'm in here with giants, dude, man, spiritual giants. And why I call them giants is because they would never, ever, ever think, they would never, ever, ever think, it's going to take me 5 minutes, Phil, to get these boots out. Well, I didn't plan that one too well. So one thing I do want to say a couple things though. Like, I want to say that, I don't want to spend too much time looking for it, that's for sure. But, wait a second, here it is. We realize we don't need to feel superior or inferior to anyone. Our real value, my value, as fucking weird as I am, is being ourselves. I think that's what they meant by that topic, right? Like, no matter how far down, I have something to say. I ain't been to prison, other than my mind. But I want to tell you, when I tried to infiltrate the FBI with fucking guns in my car, they gave me a couple options, I'll promise you that. I want to tell you, it's not obtainable. They put Jersey barrel, like whatever them road things are in the highway like this, and they have guns on you before you get into the second one, and you can't back out of them either. First sign that I was mentally ill from drug addiction, I suppose. Our real value, man, like every one of us knows what it feels like to be the other guy who come in with one day. Every time I talk to a guy that says, yeah, this is my first meeting, I say, well, you got a world of fucking knowledge compared to the guy who ain't been to a meeting. Give that to somebody. That's your fucking job now, right? I wish I was better at it, but I'll keep coming back. You know? Huh? Yeah. Usually when I share, it feels like, he's like, oh my God. He's like, that ain't one of mine. I see. Oh, so I got all kind of other cool stuff that I didn't get to, but I can't get my fucking pants over my boots, or I put on my nice shoes. And but I do have to say real quick, and I have the matching hat, right? And but I have to share this with gentlemen. This is my story show. You don't like what I say, too bad. But somebody said to me, "Hey, Dale, them shoes are a little bit gay." I said, "Well, of course they are. I just got them out of the closet." Hey, listen, it don't matter to me where you are, because, I love our literature, because we don't have to add things to our literature, special meetings for any person, this person, that person, because we already wrote it down. We don't give a fuck where you been, who you are, what you do, what you like. All right? Fucking, I love you. You're a fucking suffering addict, man. I'm going to hug you. I'm going to tell you I love you. You know what I mean? Just because I dress funny, don't hit on me, please. Man, that happened to me too much as a child. But anyhow, thanks, Phil. I can't get out of my pants or I'd run over nothing. Hey, thank you. I hope to God somebody got something from that, but I know my God gave me what I needed today, so thank you.